Hello everyone, how are you today? My name is Amy Williams and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thank you for joining me. I want to welcome some of our new friends who have joined us over from TX Stampin' Sharon that have liked and subscribed. Thank you all so much. You have no idea how much that means to me. Now, Sharon and I are working on a special collaboration. So make sure that you kind of stay tuned because we're both gonna be doing we're working out the details, but we've got something special planned for you a little bit later on. So it is Sunday, May 11th or 12th, 2024, whichever is the 12th. I think it's the 12th. But it's actually the 11th today. 10th, yeah, it's the 12th. Oof, sorry. 2024. And in the United States tomorrow, or today if you're watching, is Mother's Day. And if you're like me, you might not have a Mother's Day card. So, and if you're also like me, you might sometimes be on the way to an event and your husband says, hey, we've got to go. And you said, hey, I got to make a card. So we're going to make something today that's a little simple, but we're going to give it some pizzazz, using some online exclusives, some beautiful set, and some punches. Sometimes to me, rolling out the die cutting machine takes a hot minute. So for me, I like to just use a punch. So we're going to use some punches. We're going to make a, I think, beautiful card. We made this card last month in Stamp Club. I'm going to zhuzh it up a little bit for Mother's Day because it is my mom, and show you what we're going to do. So let me flip the camera and show you what we're going to do, but just know there's more. All right, here we go. Okay, so here we are. All right, so here is the card that I made with my Stampin' Up! Class last month, okay? And we used this punch, okay? And we used this Drizzling Droplet stamp set. Now, this stamp set is an online exclusive. And the thing about online exclusives is you don't know when they're gonna go away. You just don't know, which kind of stinks. So if you like something, you should probably get it. There is something about this stamp set that I just love. I just think it's beautiful. I don't know what it is. I just love it. So we're using that. We're also using the sentiment from Stippled Roses, okay? So we're gonna use that sentiment that says Happy Mother's Day right there. Okay, and then we're also gonna use this punch builder. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, we're gonna use this Petal punch builder. I love this stamp set. So, okay, so let me show you what we're gonna do for this, okay? And we're gonna actually use some of our in colors because I wanna do a little bit more for my mom, okay? So I have this on my block and I've got it face up, okay? And I'm gonna grab some of our new in colors. Let me see. If I had a brain, I would have done that. Okay, so these are our new in colors. I love them, and I'm sorry, y'all are probably gonna get sick of me using them because I love these. Okay, so we're gonna take out and we're gonna use, as much as I really want to use this, I wanna use Summer Splash, but I think I need to use Shy Shamrock because that's got the green in there. So we're gonna pull out these three, okay? And I'm gonna put them on here. Now I'm gonna start with Pretty in Pink, okay? It's the lightest of the colors. And I'm just gonna kind of go like this with my Pretty in Pink, okay? And I'm gonna get it all over, all right? Now, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out Petunia Pop. And I'm gonna take a blending brush, and I thought I had all the names on there, but I guess I did not. All right, so I'm gonna take a Petunia Pop and a blending brush, and I'm gonna get some ink on Petunia Pop, ink on my blending brush. And I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna add a little Petunia Pop around. And that's all I'm gonna do. I'm trying not to go back into this because now this is gonna have a little bit of pink on it. So I don't think it'll make that big of a difference, but I kind of wanna not do that. All right, so the next one I'm gonna use is Shy Shamrock, okay? This is gonna have that little bit of green. All right, so let me get this, okay? Oh, and you know what? I already did, I knew I had already done that. I already had these done. Dagnabbit. Okay, so then I'm gonna do this, and you can really see on here, you can see it, okay? And I don't want it to be too dark, okay? Because I feel like I'm kind of, and I'm gonna go a little bit in again and get a little bit more, okay? So you can kind of see right here, I hope you can see that you can see the different colors. All right, now I'm gonna take a piece of basic white. Now this is larger than what we need, okay? But I do that because I wanna be able to cut it down a little bit, and I'm gonna put it on and I'm gonna go straight down. I wanna really make sure that I'm getting it good, okay? All right, okay, and then I'm gonna pull it off, and look at that. Isn't that so pretty? And it's got all those colors in there. It's got the pink, it's got the petunia, it's got a little bit of the green. I'll admit, it doesn't have a ton of the green, okay? Now, if you wanted to do this a little differently and you didn't want so much pink, I'm gonna show you another way you can do this. You can do it with all blending brushes, and I'm gonna show you that way too, because I want you to see that there are two different ways to do this. And I'm gonna grab, because I'm in a hurry, I'm just gonna grab a white and clean this off real quick. I don't normally do that. I don't really like to use whites on my stamps, but I'm just I wanna do this quick, okay? And so then let me get my towel and clean it off, mainly because I just kind of forgot to get a chamois, I'll be honest. Okay, so if you wanted to do all blending brushes, you can do that, okay? So again, I would always start with my pink, okay? So I'm gonna go in here, and I'm gonna rub it in, and then I'm gonna rub in some pink, okay? Okay, then I'm gonna take some Petunia Pop, and you can kind of see, I knew I had my names on those. I thought I'd lost my mind, but apparently not, okay. So I'm just adding a little bit here and there, hopefully getting the whole thing. All right, and then let's take that Shy Shamrock again. I'm gonna move this out of the way. All right, so I'm gonna take that Shy Shamrock, and I'm kind of gonna look where you can kind of see places that maybe don't have it, okay? And again, you can see that, okay? You can see the different colors on there. So I'm gonna put it on my white. I'm gonna go straight down and straight up. We'll see if it looks any different. I think it will. Oh, well, you know what? Look at what a terrible job I did. Okay, here is the difference. This is a little bit lighter, but the colors are more delineated. And this is, the other way. It's got a little less delineation, a little more mudding of the colors, but I kind of like them both, but I kind of want to do one more. So I'm going to turn this over and I want to do this one more time. I'm not even going to clean this because it already has some stuff on it. Okay. And it's okay. All right. So I'm going to add some pink. I'm trying not to get my brush into where that purple or, Shy Shamrock was before. All right, so let's get some Petunia in there. I think you probably run the risk of not getting it completely on there. All right, so I'm gonna kind of go in those same places, mainly because it was still there. I can see it. All right, still a little bit there, right? Okay, so again, that's what you can see. Kind of see the shimmer on it. All right, so here we go. I'm going to take down and up, and I'm going to try to do a little bit better getting it on the middle, okay? And I'm just going to kind of go like this. I need one of those. Oh, people have those like rubby things. I need one of those. I think I can get them on Etsy, but that would mean finding it and doing the things. Okay. Ooh, I like that one. I really like that because that has more delineation and color. okay, than this. All right, so, but you know, kind of do what you like. I don't like to do too many colors. I think if you get to 4 or 5 colors, it gets a little bit much. So there was mine. I like this one better. Let's definitely go with this one. Okay, so now I have to think about not sticking my finger in it. Dang it. Like I haven't been muddy enough today. So this morning, my husband and best friend and her husband, the 4 of us, did a very fun, I say very fun, a mud run. So we did a mud run. Okay, I don't know how that was. All right, so while we have these out, I'm gonna keep these out because we're gonna do some coloring, okay? And I'm gonna do some punches. So I'm gonna punch some of these petal builders. So I'm gonna just do like that. I'm gonna do, let's see, do this one. Okay, and I'm gonna punch again. Let's see. Cool thing about this. Oh, I think I got the 3rd one in there. That's okay. I'm gonna use the back of it, so boom. So I'm gonna do 3 flowers, okay? And then I'm gonna punch out a couple of this, all right? And I always think it's better if you use a strip, if I have one. Oh, look at that. See that? This is a strip that I found in my scraps. Y'all, I'm scrappy. Okay, now I'm using basic white, okay? And you're thinking, Amy, why don't you just use the colors that they have? And you can do that, okay? You absolutely can do that. But for me, personally, I like to color it myself. I don't know why, but I just do. So I like taking the white, and I'm gonna do this on here. Okay. I like, so I'm gonna use the Shamrock. Oh, all right, on this, okay. Because you have a little control over what you get, right? And it gives it a little more dimension than just a solid piece of paper. And I like that sometimes. I like to do that. Now, if I'm really in a hurry and if my husband's saying, we're out the door in 5 minutes, I'm just punching the colors, okay? But if I have a little bit of time, I'm always gonna try and get that. So let me do some green. All right, you know, if I was really smart, I would get that and do like that. Okay, and you can go as dark or as light as you want. If you know me, you know I tend to go a little lighter. If you're Sharon, if you're from Sharon's group, Sharon likes all the bright colors. I like all the soft colors. We were on a team meeting not long ago because she's my upline, and we were on a team meeting, and she goes, did y'all know that some people don't like bright colors? And I'm like, me. I tend to not go with bright colors. We went last week. The reason I was not here, did not have a video last week, is because we went to Fredericksburg, Texas with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, and we love to travel with them. We have so much fun together. But Tiffany and I could not be more different, okay? I'm gonna do 2 pink flowers and 1 purple flower, okay? And the reason I'm doing that is because I think my mom likes pink better than she does purple. So that's what I'm doing. Now, if you wanted to do this first, I'm gonna see, make sure I don't have any purple on that. If you wanted to do this first, you absolutely can, and then punch it. But for me, I like to be able to get those edges a little bit, you know? And I think I'm actually probably getting a little of the green in that as I go. So I'm gonna bring it over here. Okay, see, and I'm not even doing the middle, y'all. I'm just getting these edges because, you know, flowers aren't always all one color, right? And those delineated leaves, I just think are pretty. That's just me. So yeah, so anyway, we went to Fredericksburg, and my sister-in-law is She likes all the bright colors. She always likes the brights. She likes prints. She has such good taste, but we have totally opposite taste because I go for the muted colors and the solids. Like I very rarely buy prints. I'm just not a print kind of person. And so I'm going to put these off to the side. You can see they're all a little different, but when I put them all together, they're going to look absolutely stunning. So let me do the purple. And again, I'm going to do that over here. I'm going to move this a little bit. Let me just do that. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do the back because then I can do that. Okay. So anyway, I said, you know, between the two of us, when we're in stores, we pretty much like the whole store because she always goes for the bright, beautiful colors, the patterns that I think are pretty that scare me to wear. And I go for the muted colors and boring. I know, she's just more vibrant than I am. She's got gorgeous skin. She's got this beautiful curly hair. And I'm just kind of boring. I'm like, oh, when I did these nails, the first thing she said was, oh, I love that color. And I said, oh, I hate this color because to me, that was like, right. And it was too much. It really was a little bit too much for me. And so I did have a hard time with that. I'll admit I did. Okay, so I'm going to move these off to the side. Okay, I'm going to move these. I'm going to move this. And then what I'm going to use is I'm going to use a little bit of glue. And I'm going to actually use this right here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm just going to give these a little dimension. Now, if you're mailing this and you're afraid it's going to, you know, flatten in the mail, it might. But I think it comes right back up again. You know, it's kind of, it comes up. And the more you do it, the more it just kind of adds a little dimension. And I'm going to do that with this too. Let's see. All right. So that was my Fredericksburg. We had so much fun down there. My husband and I went to school in San Marcos at Texas State, which used to be Southwest Texas State University when we were there. So we went back there and we ate at Grin's. If you're from that area, you've probably heard of Grin's. And, you know, we went back to our college days, and then we went to another place called Valentino's and had something there. And we wanted to go to the bar, the Green Parrot, but it's not open for the Luby's hour. So we didn't get to go there because we're Luby's people. We early to bed. So we went back and we didn't get to go there. Apparently that wasn't the case when we were in college. And then we also drive, Ted goes, oh, let's drive by the apartment that I lived in when I proposed, because he had proposed, you know, he made dinner for me. He made chicken and mushroom fettuccine Alfredo for when he proposed. Now, no, there was not a photographer. There was not a huge thing. It was just the two of us in the room. Unlike what they do now, which is a whole production. We did not have a production. It was just us. I'm just going to add those. And then I'm going to add the front. Let's see that. And that, and y'all, the apartment complex that he lived in, it was a dump. I mean, I would love to say it wasn't, but it 100% was a dump. Okay. And, so we took a picture of it. It's still there. I really thought they would have torn that thing down after 30 years because if it was gross and old then, I cannot imagine what it is like now because it doesn't look any different than it did 30 years ago. So we went by and we took a picture of it and we sent it to our boys and we were like, you know what? It doesn't have to be a fancy proposal to make it last because this was, you know, 30 years ago. We've been married 28 now, and so they didn't answer, but I thought they should, but they did not. I was like, that's, you know, it doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to spend $1 million on your proposal to have it be special, right? And that's what I said. So So that's what I told him. But again, nobody answered me, so apparently neither one of my boys were listening to it. All right, I think, okay. You go there, you go there, and I think I need a little middle. So let's get a pearl. Let's see what I have. I have these iridescent pearls that I could do. I have these, which I think I'm gonna like, or I have these, and these I think are in the new colors. I don't know. I think I like the pearls. I think that's gonna be my middle, but we're gonna let those dry a bit. And then we're going to grab another scrap. If you know me, you know I love the scraps. I'm scrappy. I have actually a whole drawer full of basic white scraps, and I just grab what I need, okay? Here's Happy Mother's Day. You can tell I have not even used this set yet. I probably bought it because it has Happy Mother's Day, plus I love roses. All right, so let's see. We're gonna Happy Mother's Day this. What color should I do it in? Maybe I'll do it in the purple. I think I'm gonna get all three in here, so that's not gonna fit. Let's be honest. Nope. How about that? You like that? Nope, that's not the scrap for me. So let's get another scrap. We're gonna use this scrap. This is gonna be big enough. Okay. Scrap, scrap. You're gonna see how I really do things, okay? Okay, there it is. It doesn't have to be, okay, now I can close these because I'm done with them, okay? Y'all, it does not have to be fancy. And you don't always have to measure everything, okay? Now, let's see. This is my fancy way of cutting, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of lazy, okay? This is it. Okay, we're gonna line it up. We're gonna cut it. I actually kind of did that straight, which is, I think, pretty impressive. If you ask me, I think I did this like really straight. I don't even know what to say. I'm so surprised with myself. All right, so I've got this with purple. Now I want to look at, and the reason I didn't do this before was because I wanted to look at what's going to look best, okay? I'm going to layer this twice. I'm going to look at what I want my bottom layer to be. I think maybe my card should be pink. And I think maybe this should be this. Let's see, do I like this? Okay, so we're gonna look at it. Do I like this? Do I like this? No, I don't. I don't think so. Nope, I don't think so. I think I like this. Oh, I like all three, but I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'm gonna have this mat on here and this be the full card. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not a half sheet, so that's not gonna work, is it? Okay. All right. All right, this is thinking on your feet, guys. Thinking on your feet. So it's 5.5. I'm gonna cut my 5.5. Now I'm gonna cut my Shy Shamrock to 5.25 by 4. Okay, 5.25 by 4. So this is gonna be my mat. Now I am gonna cut this down a bit. I always make this, so right now this was at 4. So I'm gonna make it 3.25, and I'm gonna take this side off. Okay, and then I can decide, do I want to take the top off or do I want to take the bottom off? And I think I'm going to take the bottom, and I'm going to go to 5. So this is 3 3/4 by 5 because I want as much of this as possible. Okay, so this is going to go on here, and this, look what I did. Look what I did. So, ba-bum. Did y'all see what I did? I stuck this and I got them on my brushes over here because I didn't put them away. Always put your things away. That's why you put your toys away. Now, I'm not going to throw this away because guess what? There's another side of it that I can use as a mat. So I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm just going to kick myself a little bit, okay? Now, when I do this, I butt my fingers up here, make it corner, put my hands in the corner and go out, up, and down, okay? That's my system for doing my cards. Then, I'm gonna bring this here. I get my bone folder and I go like that, okay? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna attach this to this, but not to this yet, okay? Because I wanna add a little bit, okay? All right, so I'm gonna do this. All right, and I have this beautiful pink ribbon. This is our new ribbon. I'm gonna cut a little bit off, okay? Just like that. And I'm gonna put this here. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Now I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna add a piece of tape because I'm cheap, and I'm gonna use Scotch tape because I always say it's cheap, but at Stamp Club I said that, and one of my girls, Nicole, she was like, you know what, Amy, I just bought a bunch of tape and it's not cheap. And I was like, oh, well, I honestly, so when I have this thing right here. This is the most awesome thing ever. And if you wrap presents, to have this, it clips onto my thing. And when I bought it, it came with like a mazillion rolls of tape that I have never finished. So I continue to use that. Now I'm going to do this. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this mimic this. I think. I'm going to look at this. Let's look at it and see. It might, no. I think maybe we do that. Okay. I think we do that. Or, let's see. Oh, that looks better. I like that, but I think pink on pink isn't going to look as good. Do you see that? I think I'm not going to do the pink on pink. So let's do it like that, and then the green, okay? And that's why I don't always cut things. Now I'm going to go down here with this to this side because that's the yucky side kind of. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Again, I'm going to get my cutter out. And y'all, I just eyeball this, and it's not perfect. So I'm going to fix it a little bit. All right. So there you go. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to cut it. And again, I eyeball. I wish I could say that I was a perfectionist, and I didn't. Now, I think this needs a hair off, so I'm going to just take this and go a hair. See how I did that? And there's that. Now I'm going to go with the green, and I'm going to add this. I think that a lot can be said by doing mats. I just think mats really add to your card. Yes, you're using more paper, but I think it's worth it. I just think having a little mat is worth it. Okay, and then you've got that. Okay. So let's see, let's put this beautiful card together. I'm not going to put this on here until the very end. And here's why. If I screw up and this is already down, well, then I've kind of ruined this half sheet as well. And in the interest of saving paper, I don't want to do that. Okay. I want to try to mitigate that as much as possible. So I know this is going to go here, okay? And then I know that it's going to pop up because, well, it's me and I want it to pop up. So I'm going to pop it up. Okay. 3 and 4. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that next. Okay. 2, 3, 4. I always go to this side. I don't know why. Okay. See, I think if I'd had the pink on the back on this, that this wouldn't show up as much. And I like that this green brings that out. And that's just me. That's just me. Okay. So now I know I'm going to want a flower down here. And I'm going to do 2 flowers here because I want to do, and I want to do this here, and I want to do this here. Okay. And then I've got some leaves. I'm going to do 1 leaf down here. And I've got these 2 that I did. And so I'm going to have one going like this. I'm going to have one go like this. And then I've got 1 leaf to go right here. So I'm pretty happy with this kind of layout. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And now I'm going to put things on. And I did say I was going to put some pearls on. So I definitely want to add pearls to the center of this. I cannot believe I have made this whole card. And y'all, I have not had my glasses on the whole time. This may not have been straight. Maybe I was completely wrong. And it wasn't straight. And you're thinking, oh, what's wrong with her? I think it's straight. I think it's good. Okay, so let's do that. Now I'm going to put these on. Now, if you want to, you can actually kind of just use your fingers and go like this to bring them up just a little bit, okay? And see, look at that. Look at the difference between that and then the flat, okay? So it just a little dimension. And when I put this on, I'm actually only going to do the stem. All right, this glue is strong as can be, but I want these to stay up kind of, so I'm going to do this. Okay, now you want to be a little careful that you don't rip them off. Okay, but this just gets it a little dimension. Okay, look at that. Isn't that cute? All right, sorry, I get excited. I think my mom's going to love this card because these are her colors. I think she loves these springy colors and stuff. So I think she'll really like that. Same thing with this. I'm going to take this and I'm going to zhuzh it up just like that. That's all I took. And that did that. All right. Let's put a little glue right here. Okay. And I'm going to put this here, even though I probably should have done the flower first, but that's going to look so pretty right there. I'm going to put a little glue on here. Okay. And I'm going to put it right here. Okay. And then I've got these 2 flowers. I'm going to do this here. And I'm going to do this here, I think. Oh, those are so cute. I'm going to do them like that, I think. Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that there. I'm going to do this here. And then I'm going to do this here. Now, if you don't need a Mother's Day card or are a better planner than I am and have already made your Mother's Day card, you know what you can do? You can say, happy birthday. Thank you very much. You can do whatever you want, right? It doesn't have to be Mother's Day. But I just needed a Mother's Day card because I am me and I always am, I'm a last minute kind of gal. Oh, look at that. Isn't that cute? I just think that's cute. All right, so I'm actually gonna just use glue because then I don't have to squish my flowers to put this stuff on. So I'm gonna put this right here. Okay, now I love this. We're gonna add a few more little pearls because, you know, it's Mother's Day and I think my mother would like pearls. She's not getting real pearls. She's getting these cute little pearls, right? She's going to get one right here. Get down. I don't think these are glued down. I'm going to let that hold for just a second. Okay. All right. Now, again, if you don't have time to brush these, then don't. It's okay. I just like that it gives you a little more dimension in your flower. All right. If you want to just punch the colors, you can do that. So there is my Mother's Day card. I think my mother is going to absolutely love this. I really think she's going to be thrilled with this. I love the dimension that all this brings. And you can zhuzh it up a little more if you wanted to. But to me, this is a pretty simple card, start to finish. It only took a little bit of time, 20, 30 minutes. Plus I was talking to you, so I probably went a little slower than normal. So again, if you need a card in a hurry, for me, what I would do is have all this stuff done, and then you can put your sentiment in later, and boom, you've got some cards. All right. So if you are celebrating Mother's Day this week, I hope you have a beautiful Mother's Day. If you have maybe have lost a mother, I know that you are in my prayers, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Now, please, please, please like and subscribe if you don't mind. I would appreciate it very much. Also, if you need a demonstrator and would like to order any of these products, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. You can get my information below. I would be honored to be your demonstrator because, hey, this is fun. This is so, so, so much fun, and I would just love to tell you more. So if you have any questions or anything, ever need anything from me, please let me know. Thanks and have a great day. Bye.